Toxic table is Boston Connor and Ty Sr. today. Ty, a lot of money given out to SGA. You got to love that.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. I mean, shit, you look at these numbers. You know what? But it's a guy like Dale Sr., if I may. I mean, if he was racing in this time in NASCAR, we need NASCAR purses to get, somewhere in the same stratosphere as these NBA guys. It's crazy. You look around all the other leagues. I mean, NFL, sure, but we're looking at big deals in the NHL and the MLB. I mean, $71 million a year. Are you kidding me? It's crazy, but I love it. That's America, baby. That's capitalism. That's what it's all about.
Ty, I think a lot of people watching will say you seem to look and sound a little bit different today.
Sure.
Do you agree with that or no?
Well, I tell you what you guys see on your televisions every day, sure, that's a version of me. I'm wearing something very similar to this every night when I go home, when I put my head on my pillow. And it's 4th of July this week, right? Is it not? Are we not celebrating America this week? We will be at the end of the hoorah is right, obviously. Now, listen, I try to, praise Dale and raise a little hell every day of the week, but on this week, 4th of July, I just decided, hey, today's the day, you know what? I'm going to let everybody kind of inside my world, and I'm going to pay homage to the greatest American icon of all time, my goat of all goats, Dale Sr. I don't think people are doing it enough. I think we're kind of getting to that point where everyone wants to talk about the Logano's of the world and guys like that. Joey Logano ain't got shit on Dale Sr., okay? And that's all due respect to Joey Logano, but I just, I got my, official Dale Sr., fire retardant jacket here. And you may see me combust into flames today because I look so goddamn good. But that's why I had to wear it. You're going to sweat through it. You're going to sacrifice a little bit for a guy like Dale Sr. on a day like this.
So when you go home at night, you're wearing that jacket, you told me.
Every night.
Do you talk like this as well whenever you go home?
Honestly, I don't even recognize when I'm doing it. So you guys, I'll watch the tape back, obviously, after the show today, and maybe I do sound.
You didn't hear it there?
No.
It's kind of like the Tyrese thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Two different. He has two different, he has two different dialects.
Yeah.
That's a pretty interesting.
So to me, I sound the exact same I do every day. Now, you guys are telling me I might sound, I don't know, a little more Southern fried. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Maybe I've been reading too many McGee articles. Maybe I've been watching too much.
Reading the article?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you got to say it out loud in your head and whatnot. Maybe I've been watching, too much Marty McGee on the Southeastern
with Parker McCollum.
Exactly. Parker McCollum was on there. I've been listening to a lot of country. Listen, it's summer. It's summertime. The weather's hot. So, it does crazy things to people. This is my true self, and if you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself, okay? Because I love it. I love it. I love Dale Sr. I love this jacket. I mean, it's the intimidating.
You love Sunoco.
Can you explain what the hell's going on? Why are we doing this?
Like I said, it's the 4th of July this week, brother. I mean, what do you mean? He's an American icon. He's an American hero.
Amen. Let's go to one half of the hammer. Cowboys. He became a cowboy. You have somehow become whatever.
Listen, I think he drove in here in his Chevy Monte Carlo, serviced by GM BF Goodrich earlier with his Sunoco gasoline and his Goodyear tires. I think you look incredible, my friend.
Okay, all right. You two battling. He's got a South African accent. You got a Southern accent. I'm excited.
No, what happened is we got together last night. We watched the Earnhardt doc on Amazon that just came out recently. It was awesome.
Die for. It is unbelievable. It's probably the best piece of content I've ever watched in my life, and I knew that going in, but I was just like, you know what? Let's just make sure. Let's just kind of take the temperature. And
it's on Amazon, right?
Yeah. 4-part series. It is unbelievable. All the stuff you thought you knew about Senior, I mean, it doesn't even scratch the surface of what was beneath that man, what was beneath the hood.
Did you learn anything about Dale Earnhardt?
You know what? Once I saw it. I didn't watch it yet, but I wasn't a fan of motorsports till recently. Sure. Obviously saw Dale, know of him, American icon, as you said. Right. Born in the 50s, born in the South. Okay. So immediately I got to do some research. I got to do my own research. Sure. Went to ChatGPT, typed in some questions, some words, some hot button topics maybe, sure. And he came back clean. So hey, Dale's good with me. Raise hell, praise Dale. He is Black Knight. I had some friends growing up. That was one of my nicknames, Black Knight. Don't ever call me that again. There's only one Black Knight, and that's Dale. So I can't wait to watch him. His son's a good man too, man. His son's a great man.
You and ChatGPT. You and ChatGPT.
Oh yeah, ChatGPT. Y'all don't even really Google anymore. ChatGPT, and look, once again, born in the South, 50s.
Just have to see.
Are you sure? Can you do a little more digging?
Clean bill.
We're good. We're clean.
Okay, that's good news. If we could get Ty next, can Can we get a tie next to?
There we go.
I mean,
who's who?
Drink it in, America.
Like a mirror.
Does this feel good for you?
Even the jacket.
This is awesome. I'm not kidding. This is the best day of my life.
All right, we'll move on. We appreciate you doing that. Have you been witnessing Ty Sr. here today? Did not expect this, did not know this. Kind of a nice little treat for a Tuesday, I will say, AJ.
Yeah, an absolute treat. See, and every time he pops back up, especially on the one shot, when you see Ty Sr. I feel like I'm watching Dale Sr. I feel like this is Dale Sr. reincarnated. So I'm guessing Dale Jr. and the rest of the fam are really enjoying it today.
Yeah, and this is not real.
I mean, I saw that at the break, and I almost said, hey, listen, D-Bone, just because you're a fat sack of lard doesn't mean you got to
I said the same thing back here, Ty Sr.
Thank you
I was
very much,
pissed.
Gumps. You don't have to give me 8 necks, okay? He said, well, guess what? That was Croc. I mean, you know what? I don't give a shit about me, okay? That is a disservice to Senior, okay? Because if you put some fat schlub with 8 necks right next to Senior, what do you think he's going to think when he's looking at that? So maybe we could take another one where I could actually lift my daggum head up and I don't have a bunch of fucking necks, and I'm sick and tired of this shit. Bullshit.
Senior's 8 feet tall, too.
Yeah, well.
Did I see NASCAR tweeted this out too?
I think I did.
I don't know
I
if
think
it was
they might
that
have,
picture, but I know NASCAR did. Sorry, let me assume the position again.
I see it.
Yeah. Just poke your chin forward a little bit, maybe, or something. There it is.
You got something else coming today, Bone. I'll tell you that.
He's been fired up all day.
And you know what? I haven't said a thing because usually, I'll ruff his feathers a bit. I'll go in there and say, Jesus, Bone, this is the 8th bag of chips you've had today. It's 10:15. Slow down a bit. I haven't said any of that stuff lately because I've been, he's a good kid. He's a good boy. And I just been trying not to ruffle his feathers. Boy, I tell you what, I'm going to be counting his calories the rest of the week.
Someone better.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually just texted and said, long time coming, bro.
Oh, my.
Touche.
Fair amount of jokes.
All right. That's amazing. That's because a 4-part documentary on Amazon. That's why we got this today.
I need to watch that.
How do you think the Earnhardt family is going to react to what you did today?
So pumped.
To be quite fair, I have no idea. I'd hope that they would.
The second photo, if we could pull that up, I think they'd probably be a little bit more.
I think you're right. I think you see the first photo, you're thinking, who is this fat slob, and what's this guy doing dressed like my papa, or my brother, or whatever the case. My husband. My God. A lot of people saying that as well, but. I don't know. I hope that they understand this comes from the deepest part of my heart, and it's the most personal homage I could give to the Earnhardt family.
And the documentary.
And the documentary, obviously, it was incredible. Again, I cannot...
Nice reminder, I think, right? Don't you think that's what it was?
Well, because, I vividly remember, no bullshit, going to school following when Dale Sr. died in the Daytona 500. I still remember everything about that. I want to say I actually wrote a story in my 5th grade newspaper about that. So, to be able to kind of go back and relive that when I'm an adult now, all these years later, it is cool because he was a goddamn American icon. And I think people have forgotten that as the years kind of go on, and NASCAR's kind of become what it's become. And I think I saw a lot of the hardcore fans were saying, back when Dale Sr. was running the roost, that's when racing was racing. And that's when NASCAR was NASCAR. Now it's a little bit more commodified, and you got the Joey Logano's bitching about everything.
You've gone at the Logano's.
I don't like Joey Logano. He bitches about everything. He acts like he's a tough guy, and then you get one of these guys. Back in the day, Dale Sr. would have got out of the car and been like, all right, punk, I'm going to fucking knock your teeth out, and then we'll see if you're going to be bitching and flapping those gums a bunch. But nobody's really doing that anymore, like they were.
Roddy, Kyle Busch.
Well, yeah, I know KY still wear, but the problem with KY is the way his car's running right now. You can't really be swinging on guys when you're finished at 24.
I got a Kyle meal.
Well,
Number 8?
Yeah,
yes.
the chicken tender combo with the biscuit and the mac and cheese and the green beans. It's delicious. But you can't really be calling guys out and swinging on guys when they're getting top 5s and you're finishing, in the 20s because you're not his fault. Car just ain't built for it.
Yep.
But I think that, like I said, there just ain't a lot of guys like Senior out there running today, and I just wish there were. So anyone who is a big NASCAR fan, if you haven't watched it, check out the senior documentary. You have to.
And it's right there on Amazon.
Exactly.
Saw Senior hit a nasty jab step before we went live.
I did
Here he is.
too.
Here it is.
Boom.
about-
That guy's up in the air. He's gone.
Sunglasses on. I don't know how you saw the hoop.
The
He likes to go fast, baby.
the audio isn't there either, but when
You can hear what he was saying.
When he gathers, you can hear him go, "Senior," and then he lays it in. It was right on
Senior
money.
Buckets.
Senior to the cup.
That docu-series really inspired you.
It did.
good.
It did. What are you going to do?
Gonna watch it later.
You didn't dump your pants today.
No.
You paid your respects. Pretty good day, I
Pretty
think.
damn good.
When did it
Tuesday,
become the
I'd say.
plan, Ty? When did this become the plan to be Ty Senior? Like what time?
When you didn't feel like changing, getting out of bed this
Yeah,
morning, right?
exactly.
Is that why?
Yeah, I didn't shower this morning getting out of bed, and I had the sunglasses on already, obviously the mustache and whatnot. So, yeah, this is kind of just like, if I can, bite off Tony earlier to Glenn Powell, sometimes if you feel it, you just chase it. And
That went really well, too.
Did it?